I wanted to share a few thoughts about what President Trump's first year in office has meant for our country and what I'm hoping for in the new year. For starters, President Trump can try to take credit for the economy he inherited, and he could try to convince people that every problem in America is someone else's fault. But 1 year into his administration, it is very clear that our country is more divided, more chaotic, and less safe, that it's worse for workers, women, and the middle class, and that it's a whole lot better for millionaires, billionaires, and massive corporations. President Trump may be proud of his work over the past year, but I know the vast majority of people in Washington state and across the country are appalled by his rhetoric and his policies, and they want a change. So I'm hopeful this next year can be spent bringing Republicans and Democrats together to restore respect and get results, in spite of President Trump's bullying and divisiveness and anti-middle class agenda, because there is a whole lot that needs to get done for families and communities in Washington state and across the country. President Trump has spent his first year in office breaking the promises he made during his campaign, so it's hard to take his new promises today too seriously. He promised to address the opioid crisis, but hasn't proposed any new funding. He promised to improve health care, but instead has sabotaged it at every opportunity. He promised tax cuts for the middle class, but jammed through a tax plan that gives millionaires and billionaires another tax break and jeopardizes Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. He touted infrastructure investment, something long supported by Democrats, but he still can't articulate a plan that doesn't punish middle-class families. The list of broken promises goes on, which makes it very difficult for Democrats or Republicans to count on anything he's proposed today. However, although I am not in agreement with the President Trump's assessment of where we are as a nation or where we should go, I do remain hopeful and energized by the millions of people across the country who are fighting for something better. I was proud to invite an amazing Washingtonian named Leah Griffin to be my guest to the State of the Union. Leah is an incredibly brave person who turned her own painful experience into a personal mission to make sure that others who experience sexual violence get the respect, support, and compassion they deserve when they seek help. I am amazed by Leah's dedication and compassion for advocating for meaningful legislation to address gaps in our system, and I couldn't be prouder to help lift up Leah's voice and her cause here in the other Washington. Our nation is facing some serious challenges, and our federal government isn't rising to them just yet. But with people like Leah fighting every single day for a stronger union and a better tomorrow, I'm confident we will get there. Thank you.